of it. You gotta get this. This is the start of it. You ready? I'm so excited. And I shouldn't sing because I can't sing. Today we're gonna really specifically talk about one simple thing. The reason your coaching business is not making money. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Here's why. It's not the tools and the techniques that you have, because you've bought them all. You got them all. Let's be honest. You get the programs, you get the software, you get the books, you have the courses. Have you finished them all? Possibly not. Like 97% of people don't finish their courses. There's one specific reason you're not making the income and the impact that you want to allow you to either do it full time or to really reach the human beings you're trying to. And it comes to consistency. And don't get me wrong, the tools and techniques and strategies you've bought, those are very useful, but you're not using them right. And there's a reason why you're not. It's the work I do, identity. Like I'm all about helping you master the mental game, and it's not just your mindset. It's a piece of it. But look, today we're going to talk about what I call your ideal identity. And this is huge. This is everything. If you get this thing dialed in, I'm going to teach you right now, you're going to make all the vast changes, adjustments that you've been wanting to make in tenfold and then some. You're going to make it, seriously, it's going to change your life. No lie. It'll change the impact. It'll change the confidence. It'll change everything about you. And I want you to grasp this is a process you have to build into. But if you understand this, you'll see where everything you do ties in. You'll also see the benefits. You're going to see like where things can change, they can grow. So today, get a pen and piece of paper out. Like you need to take some notes on this. And I'm not even, if at the end of this, you aren't like, oh, that was something I didn't know and that might have changed the game, send me a message and I'll say sorry. I'm not gonna send you money. I'll say sorry though, but this is gonna be fire, so let's go to work. So the first thing you have to realize is in life, as a human being, you have this kind of situation where there's an overlap in all these areas. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna do a Venn diagram. I should have went bigger. I got all this humongous paper and I went with a little tiny circle. I shouldn't have done that. I should have went big. Should have went big. In the middle here, we're gonna put a little person, itty bitty. That's you. That is your ideal identity. This is who you are trying to be as an entrepreneur. Now think about it. Have you ever experienced imposter syndrome? You ever got to the point of like wondering what you're supposed to be talking about? Maybe you lack clarity. Maybe you question like, is anybody gonna like my stuff? Is the marketplace big enough for me? Should I do this? Can I speak? I don't wanna film that video. I don't know how to write this email. No one pays attention to me. I posted something and nobody followed it, so I stopped posting things. All these conversations that come into your head. Or maybe like you have some great beliefs that your story is powerful and amazing, but you're just falling short somewhere and you feel kind of like a horse about to take a race, like about to get in those called, what are those races? I don't know what they're called, the Triple Crown, right? You're in that stable ready to go and the gate won't open. And then the gate does open, you feel like I can go somewhere, but I don't know where to go. I want to run, but I can't see where to go. That feeling of like a Ferrari with the engine on in the dark with the lights off, ready to rip and run, but nowhere to go. Like I'm going to show you what the problem is. So there's a couple things I want to go through. There's 6 specific, what I call identity drivers, your core identity drivers. So that's what they are. So we're going to say 6 core. And I'm going to list these for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have gave myself some more room, maybe got down. There's 6 of these. We're gonna go piece by piece and block these out, but we're gonna talk about them over here. The first one you've gotta have is a combination of beliefs, thoughts, we'll call these stories that run in your head all day, so thoughts/stories, and you have your actions. Now the actions are a big piece. We're gonna get to that in a second. But here's what takes place. We got beliefs, thoughts, and stories, like stories run in your head, and then actions all day. And these all overlap. But here's the thing. You have to have certain beliefs that you're the one to do this. If you don't believe you're the person for this, no one's gonna believe in you. Like no one's gonna buy your coaching program if you don't believe in yourself for the coaching program. No one's gonna hire you if you don't believe in yourself. Here's the thing. We can feel it. Like if we watch a video of you and you're talking about something and you don't believe it, I know it before you even know that I know it. Because part of you is like, I think it could work and I really have this cool story and it's gonna be great. I don't believe you. Or if you start talking about your coaching program and you don't have this inherent, like this is awesome, like it's so incredible. Like if you don't have that, I'm not gonna believe in you. I need you to ooze it out to me to where either 1, like I think you're crazy, but so crazy I wanna buy in, or 2, like, this is the thing. Like, I don't need, this person's not crazy. They're amazing. Look at how I want to be part of that and around that, right? You got to have a belief that it's you. Then you must have thoughts that are in line with the beliefs every single day. Because sometimes we believe these things. In the morning you wake up, I'm ready. I got this. I'm good. I could do it. And you get up and start moving. You start checking your email. Well, nobody wrote me an email. And then you start checking the post and nobody comments on the post. And you start looking at, oh, I have no more followers. Oh man. And then you told some people about your program and then they're like, I'll get back to you. And then now they won't respond to you. So the belief in that morning you were great, but then things started happening that started clouding your thoughts. You started questioning yourself. And that questioning becomes the thing that deters you from taking the next action, which leads us into this piece here, which is your mindset. And yes, you've heard of the mindset many times before. I know it. You've heard of it a whole bunch of times. You're like, yeah, mindset, mindset, mindset. Mindset has a master, that person. Mindset's a big piece of it. I know a lot of people that are like, hey, I'm amazing, I feel great, but then they're broke. Like they don't have any money, they're living on parents' couches. Like, I'm great, I'm powerful. They have these crazy beliefs. And they think all this amazing stuff, but they don't take any action. They don't do anything with it. So that's why I'm telling you, like, mindset's a big piece. I know some incredible souls on this planet who've written some amazing books. Dude scared me with how amazing their mindset is. But you gotta look deeper. The reason they're great is because of the action they're doing. Like there's guys I follow that have powerful mindsets talk about it, and I look at them like, yeah, this is the guy to talk about it. Why? Because they're taking the actions. So mindset by itself is not the one key. But if you have beliefs that are big and huge, but your thoughts you're always questioning, I'm telling you, your mindset's gonna be weak. You're never gonna achieve anything of great accord or great reach for your life because you won't have everything you need in line, right? Now we get to the next piece. Let's put some action into place, right? I got beliefs, I got thoughts. Let's start weaving some action in. When we start getting right here, what you would know very simplistically is habits. Now the habits, man, those change the game, right? If you habitually smoke, you get lung cancer. If you habitually work out, you get in shape, unless you eat donuts every day. Like you can't out-train a bad diet. You've heard that before, but that's it. If you habitually are nice to people, guess what? People like you. If you're habitually mean, they don't. If you habitually post every day on social and get consistency, people start to notice you and like your stuff, and they're like, this guy's stuff is great. Hey, share it. Hey, check his stuff out. Hey, how do you do what you do? You gotta have the right habits in place. Like coaches, the problem that they have is usually a habits issue. On top of the rest of it, it's a habits issue. But let's look at it. I can take these big thoughts I'm taking and have some powerful thoughts, right? And I can take some half-hearted actions. What happens if I take half-hearted actions? Well, my habits kind of suck. Maybe I say I'm gonna do a video every day, and all of a sudden, like 16 days in, you stop doing the video. Well, you didn't notice it, but the person who was paying attention, they noticed. They saw that all of a sudden you didn't post that day, and guess what happens? They lose trust in you. So if you do offer something, that's why they're coming in and saying, I don't want to buy your product because they just don't trust you too much. Then your thoughts get weak. Mindset goes out the door. You start questioning, should I be doing this? It all trickles back, right? Think about that. Then what you have is the aspect of I could take bold actions and have powerful, powerful habits. That's how it moves the needle. That's the goal. Have beliefs that lead to great thoughts of, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this done. And then if I have the thoughts I should do it, and I do it, banging habits. Now I'm doing well. Now the business runs. The separator, I'm telling you, the separator between a lot of people, it's not the information. It's who's executing on it. A lot of people do this. They go ahead and they get this book. They say, I'm going to buy this book. What is this? Oh yeah, my man, Dr. Amen. Solid dude. I did a brain scan with him. Change your brain, change your life. I buy the book. I'm like, cool. I bought the book. Oh yeah, man, I get this book and it's going to be great. And what they get is called shelf esteem. They put it on the shelf, they look at it, but they've made the investment financially, but they don't make the time investment. So now what happens is, I don't have the insight. They don't put that next level of investment in. That's why they fall short. They do not execute on what they invested in, they fall short. The habits suck. Here's what's the thing, let's put it all in positive. Let's say I got great beliefs, great thoughts, great mindset. Ooh, yeah. I got great thoughts and stories running through my head. I'm taking powerful actions, great habits, beautiful. What happens here, right? Because now we're talking, I got beliefs, we'll go through it all. Beliefs, I got my thoughts. If I write this right, I got my actions going, boom. Then I have my mindsets banging. Then I got my habits. And now what's the last one? The last one is gonna be ego/pride. Because pride is a big one, right? We're going to put this out here too. Ego/pride. And this Oh my, this is the game changer for you. I'm telling you, if you haven't taken notes on anything, take notes on this. There's a reason I can get up here and feel really good about talking about this. Like I love doing this. I coach coaches and I can because this is how I show up every day. But here's why. I got solid beliefs. Like I'm the guy for this. I love this. Like this is what I get up and do every day. My mindset is dialed in of how I operate because my thoughts are succinct. I take care of them. I execute. I have actions I take that dial this in. I got powerful habits. I am consistent like to a T more than most people know like I'm on. My video guy might tell you I miss some things sometimes. That's rare, but it happens, right? But most of the time, I'm like 95% on with my habits. I get things done and I operate so I never fall behind. And what it does is it creates a little special bubble right here. We're trying to make this ideal identity strong, powerful, confident, show up in the world the way you see people you want to be like show up in the world. They just have this swag and this kind of just confidence, and it oozes from them from this space, but it's from this area. Because here's what takes place. If I believe I'm supposed to do something, no matter how hard it is, and I do it, right? It's different than thinking about it and doing it. If I believe it and do it, have you ever in your life thought like, I believe I'm the person to share this story, to do this thing, but then you don't take the action? You're scared of putting it out there. What if somebody finds out? What if it hurts somebody? What happens is your ego and pride takes a hit because you in the back of your mind are questioning, man, am I good? Should I? Body language goes like this. Oh, I don't know. And now what you end up doing is you don't actually show up for yourself powerfully. This right here is what affects this negatively in a reverse negativity cycle. If I believe I'm supposed to do that thing, like I'm supposed to put somebody out if they're burning across the street and you walk by and watch them just pretty much burn and die, you'd feel horrible. Your chip on your shoulder, like this big confidence chip we'll call it, it shrinks and shrinks and shrinks to where you just, man, I don't like myself too much. If you ever had that feeling or thought about it, that's what leads to you not taking action. Because here's the thing, if I don't love myself and like myself, I don't show up for myself. How many people do you not love or not like that you show up for powerfully every day? Nobody probably. But I show up for my kids, for my wife, like I show up for my friends, for my family, like I show up for everybody because I love and respect them. So I do the extra work past the pain. But if I've missed something, I feel bad. I don't show up for myself. So you've got to realize this ego chip and pride, that is an amazing thing that if you can powerfully build, it's going to change your life. Because what happens, the bigger this is, the more that ego shows up in a great way. Because most people think ego is a bad thing, and it's not. It's like this armor. If I have this sense of ego of like, I'm a powerful guy, I have a confidence, an ideal identity of I'm a great coach, I'm a great dad, I'm a great husband, I'm a great friend. My ego wants to protect that. How does my ego protect that? With the automatic actions. So if somebody says, oh, you know, my kid, hey, your kid's acting up in school, can you come talk to him? Yeah, good dad does that. My ego's like, I'm a good dad. I'm gonna show up and come help and talk to my kid. Or if like, I don't know, for example, when I was playing football, I had the identity of a great football player in the NFL. What do? My ego says you better train and stay strong. You better practice and run hard in that workout. Better not miss that workout. Read your playbook. Know the plays. Like you better show up. My ego's actions kept me in the space of protecting my ideal identity of that guy. So if you're wondering like, hey, how do I get to the point of making more income in my business, getting more clients? This is what it is. Think about if you took this and like, seriously, this is an interesting one. What if you had like this drone and there was like 6 propellers? And this is all a drone. Like take this thing, put this on its side, and every one of these areas is a little propeller. You ever seen a drone, like a 4-propeller drone that all of a sudden one motor goes out? What does it do? It kicks and starts flying off to the side, crashes into trees, doesn't get anywhere. It can't reach high heights. If one of these propellers is not operating smooth, it kicks, because if it's the middle ones, you turn this one off, it's gonna start tilting. You can't get as high as you can get. So for you have to dial these in. What are these ins? These in. What are the beliefs that you've got to have to be a phenomenal coach in what you do? What are the thoughts that you need to have running through your head on a daily basis that you control, conscious and subconscious? What kind of mindset strength you need to have in the moment that you need to have it? What kind of habits have got to be dialed in and consistent? What powerful actions are you taking? Habits are consistent actions, right? Actions here, big ones, bold ones that scare you and move the needle. And then what kind of ego and pride do you want to protect? Like, what kind of sense of self do you want? When you get that dialed in, I promise you'll be operating the most ideal, which means perfect identity for you to succeed. All the rest of the stuff you're struggling with that's like, oh, I don't know, it'll dissipate, it'll fall away because you're trying to close what I call your identity gap. You've got a gap in your identity. There is who you are and all the things that you do and have right now that, let's be honest, they're not perfect. You want more, and that's okay, right? I'm not saying you're broke or anything. Maybe you're doing decent, but you want to be up here no matter what it is. You got a gap to cover. And that gap is like you want to be the person who has all the things you want to have. If you were already that person, you'd already have it. So check yourself here to see what are the things you got to do to cover this distance and close this gap. You do that, you're going to be amazing. That's it. Hope you get this. Go out there, do something great. Go do something great with your life and make this stuff operational. Take care. God bless. See you next time.